Welcome back to the most must-see wrestling action figure YouTube channel. Welcome to DTV, or actually just DWF. It's your host Dan WrestleFan, and today we're doing our Mount Rushmore of Alexa Bliss figures. Yes, it is time to do the Alexa Bliss figures. We do have the one awkward, tall one there in the back. Although I copped a bunch of these at Target like 4 or 5 years ago because I thought one day, if I ever have a daughter, a little girl to play with action figures with me, I want her to have some wrestling figures. I saw this brand of figure, and the rest is history. I think they only did the women's figures in this brand because they were targeted towards like little girls for their toys. But anyway, here we are taking a look at all these blonde hair Alexa Blisses. Now, I've got quite a few in here that could make the list. Like, there's just, there's a bunch of good ones. There's a couple that are just me. But there's some really good ones. We'll just get right into it. Number 4, right here. This was a NXT. Basically, as soon as she got out of NXT, came to WWE. Actually, this might have still been an NXT gear. I don't think she wore the red and gray in SmackDown or Raw. So I think that's still one of her NXT gears. But you know, honorable mention. This is a very good honorable mention. That's her NXT gear. That was awesome. The only reason this one doesn't make the cut, they just missed, and I've had multiple figures of this, and they've missed the back straps for painting every single time, which isn't terrible, but it is like, where's your quality control? You can see the paint where it ends, and they just gave up. They didn't tie this part together, and they still printed these back straps. So this was just early Mattel women's elites. I think maybe we can chalk it up to that, but just not the best quality control. So you don't make the list, but you are an honorable mention because the gear is amazing. But this is just a really fun figure. I want to say this was a Survivor Series Alexa Bliss. Does that sound right? A Survivor Series gear. But this was awesome figure. I'm so happy for this. The head just looked a lot better. I don't know if I head swapped that one, but I like the angry head. I don't know if I head swapped that one or if that's the original head it came with, but it was an angry Alexa Bliss and it looked really good. Moving right along, number 3. It's tough. I think number 3, could we go with her new ultimate maybe, just for the accessories, but I think you could put this one in at a number 3, her newest figure. They're kind of interchangeable, right? It's kind of the same figure. This one's just the black and blue gear and actually has like the face paint to make her like scary. This is the same figure, but the gear color is different. I think this is just the black and silver under that, but you get a pink shirt, a black shirt, the little like, I think the ultimate is going to bump out this one for me personally, but I think you could put this figure here. We'll kind of have her over the shoulder. I think you could put that figure there if you wanted. I could just head swap those and I would probably be very happy. I could probably do that and be happy with it. I have so many of these Ultimates because they were on sale for like $12. And I was like, oh cool, I can do a bunch of like custom gears and fix-ups and stuff. Anyway, moving right along. When it comes to women's figures, all the basic rules for basics and stuff I have go right out the window because the basic figures for women are usually pretty darn good. And that's why we get Alexa Bliss's, her little talk show gear is just so good. I am one good head sculpt away from fixing this up to make a really awesome Alexa Bliss figure. I don't know why they gave her such like wide separated eyes on this figure. Like, that's obviously not the Alexa Bliss look. Her eyes are not that far apart. So I don't know why this figure got that treatment. Basic, I guess, because it's basic figure. But guys, I like a good ring gear, but I like even better, I like a good manager or talk show host gear. Like a gear like this from when she did her Moment of Bliss show that's just amazing. amazing, amazing, amazing. And number one, without a doubt, my favorite gear of hers of all time has to be, of course, the Harley Quinn gear with the little tutu. This is iconic. This was peak Alexa Bliss. This was her at her best. She was a heel, in your face, I don't care what you think. Absolute best. I think I own like 4 or 5 of this figure too, because we have one of these in the pick fed, because it's just her. That's just her best gear. It is so good, so good. The colors are nice. If you guys know anything about me, I like those Miami Vice, like blue and pink, or even this isn't as light a blue, but just blue and pink is such a good color combination. Possibly, I like blue and pink, and I like purple and green. Those are like my 2 favorite color combinations. And this one just captured it so, so well, because it all has like that shiny metallic paint. Like you can see a little bit on the legs there. You can see her hair is metallic pink. Just such a great figure. She still had her little knuckle glove things that they actually made, like those are separate pieces. So good. She has the armbands that if you pop the hands off, you can pop these. They're not like molded onto the figure. They slide up and down, so you have removable armbands. There was so much stuff that went into this figure before it was like on a lot of other figures. It was just so, so good. But that's my Alexa Bliss Mount Rushmore. Am I missing anyone? Is there someone you would put on this list? Would you switch them around? I mean, we could take a look at some other characters here. This was an honorable mention for me. I liked the Twisted Bliss gear. This was a fun Alexa Bliss figure. This was her Saudi Arabia figure, I believe, was this her Saudi show? I think this was her Saudi show with a Sasha Banks. This was a 2-pack. I'm almost positive this was a 2-pack. With a Sasha Banks, maybe? I don't know. That I could be off. She could have been in a different gear for the Sasha pack. I know. Oh, that one was. I don't remember. This is a fun one too. This was a pretty decent Alexa Bliss. I just wasn't a fan of the head sculpt on this. I didn't think it was terrific or anything. So, but I mean, another fun Alexa Bliss. Just not my personal favorite. I also missed when she had the Alexa Bliss on her boots. Like those were just cool. And then a lot of these figures is just like the black boots. Now we got some that are, she still has the Alexa Bliss on the boots, which is cool, but it's all personal preference, right? So this is my Mount Rushmore. Again, this could be interchangeable, but I think I'm going to go like that. Right there's my final 4. I'm happy with that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I missing any? Are there any that I don't have that I need to add to the collection? Am I missing like an amazing Alexa Bliss figure that, holy crap, DWF, how do you not have this? Let me know, because I may not know it exists. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!